video has emerged showing a Roxbury, Massachusetts woman being assaulted, pepper sprayed, and beaten with a baton by Massachusetts Bay Transportation Authority officers after she confronted them for assaulting an elderly woman and called 911, in March 2014. CBN Network banner Mary Holmes said in a federal civil rights lawsuit filed Wednesday, that MBTA officer Jennifer Garvey was screaming and swearing at an elderly woman at the Dudley Square bus station in Roxbury before slamming the woman down on a bench. Holmes says she attempted to aid the woman by asking Garvey not to yell at her when she was told by Garvey to shut the fuck up. The lawsuit asserts that Officer Garvey then shoved the elderly woman, slapped a water bottle she was holding into her face, and slammed her down into the bench in a prone position, and dragged her across the bench. In response, Holmes said she called 911 to report the assault, causing Garvey to advance towards her, while screaming and swearing at her. While on the phone, the lawsuit says, Holmes was pepper sprayed by Garvey, who then knocked her phone out of her hand. Surveillance video from the scene obtained by the ACLU then shows Garvey being joined by MBTA officer Alfred Trin before the two officers proceed to beat Holmes with a baton, throw her to the ground, and arrest her. Holmes was charged with assault and battery on a public employee, resisting arrest, and disorderly conduct, but after prosecutors saw the video, the charges against her were dropped, the lawsuit says. Holmes says the incident left her requiring stitches to wounds on her shin, resulted in the destruction of her property and caused her mental distress. The lawsuit, which was filed by the ACLU, maintains the officers violated the woman's First and Fourth Amendment rights and is seeking compensation for damages, attorney's fees and any further damages decided by the court. Unfortunately, the officers' reactions are part of a broader, troubling trend, in which police officers mistreat individuals exercising their constitutional rights, ACLU attorney Jesse Rossman said. It has to stop. Officer Garvey was placed on paid leave, following an unrelated January incident in which she pointed a gun at her wife, but police say Officer Trin remains on active duty. While the MBTA doesn't ordinarily comment on pending litigation, the allegations contained within the complaint are concerning to the authority, MBTA spokesman Joe Pesaturo said. The MBTA takes these allegations very seriously. With a seemingly endless supply of police brutality videos, it is apparent to everyone that police have forgotten their identity and purpose. Gorging on decades of nearly unrestrained influence, in City Hall and the state capitol, has made them out of touch, arrogant, and cruel. We are at the point where the good cop bad cop question can be disposed of decisively. We need not enumerate what proportion of cops appears to be good or listen to someone's anecdote about his Uncle Charlie, an allegedly good cop. We need only consider the following: 1. A cop's job is to enforce the laws, all of them. 2. Many of the laws are manifestly unjust, and some are even cruel and wicked. 3. Therefore every cop has agreed to act as an enforcer for laws that are manifestly unjust or even cruel and wicked. So logically, as a result, there are no good cops.